up garage opens in a minute.
Not sure if a customer or someone who works here.
Super cool though. Alright, the doors are open, people are lined up. We're going inside. So that's up garage and this is up garage wheels. And that's our cars. This is where they keep all the wheels. It's a really good time. Alright, this is the haul we've got. So cage I already pre-ordered. We picked up an S13 flywheel, so that'll fit S13-14, and a spare clutch because that might be something we kill. We picked up a spare gearbox. I bought these wheels because I only have a pair of rears. They're 18s and they've got some really nice Dunlop Derezes on them. But they're a 295, so I might need that gearbox after running those. And then found these coilovers also, really cheap. And then Bridget bought a whole bunch of riding gear, and then and some harnesses, and then some other bits and pieces. I wanted to change the shifter in this because what is that? So yes, we'll do that. Now we've got to work out where to put it all. Stopped at the truck stop, a PA. Look what we found. This is what I've ordered. And this. I'm kind of regretting it. I think I should have got this. Yum. Okay, so we're almost at EBISU, but we've just come to Ario's workshop to meet up with a couple of friends, and I've just realised I've left my wallet at the last conveni I went to. I'm going to have to wait to meet up with someone up here that speaks Japanese, call the conveni that I was at, and do the hour-and-a-half round trip to go get my wallet. Hopefully it's there. So, but look at these cars. Alright, it's 1:08. We're finally here. Let's go to bed. See you guys in the morning. Matsuri, day 1. What time is it? No idea. What time is it? 28. Yes, it's almost 8. Heading to the conveni now. This is actually the first words I've spoken of the day. I don't usually talk for like an hour before I get up, so after I get up, man, tripping. Get in the elevator. We just got to heated pants on.
Yes. Heated pants. Oh, my arms off. Wait, go back on.
Oh, it's dead.
Yes!
Nice.
It's so good.
Yeah, make sure you feel it. Yeah, good bug. I'm a bit tired, but this is where we are, Mount Inn. Let's go to the track. Alright, going to the conveni now to get the car. I don't think it's this, but it possibly is. One of these is like natural hot springs, even on the road. Is that water hot? Tom was saying last night one of the.
Is that Tom? Isn't it? He was saying something was hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hot spring from the warmed up by the volcano.
Yeah. All flows out of the volcano, super hot. How cool this is. Alright, let's go get these cars. Gotta get them unloaded at the track. Then I've got to drive an hour and a half back to get my wallet that I left at the convenience store. Sheesh. We're at the conveni, gonna pick the truck up and head straight to EBISU. I think it's about a 5-minute drive from here. It's not very cold, 11 degrees. When we were here last year, it was like 1 degree. Alright, so we got detoured a little bit on the way here. This cute old Japanese man was like pointing at us. He's like, I know where to go, follow me. So we followed him. And now we're about, I'm going to say 200 meters from walking up to the track. And here we are. We've just paid for the day. It's little bit more expensive than the years I have seen people drive, and I've only been here last year and seen people pay. It's $100 for today and $200 for the weekend. So now we're going to go try to find a park and work out where we're going to be set up. This is where we're parked, so we can basically just have our cars here, and then we're super central to everything. So we get the cars unloaded, and yeah, exciting times. Car's off.
Like that wasn't like that.
All right, so a couple of things I need to do to the car. I need to put the cage in it. I want to put the coilovers that I just bought in it. I want to lower the rear by maybe 20 mil, 30 mil, depending on how that guard sits. This looks like it has, it's like basically straight. This side looks like it's got a little bit of camber. But yes, basically need to get the car wheel aligned, get those coilovers in. I want to lower the front a fair bit, but I'll have to check the clearance and see how much I can wind the caster forward. And I want to put the monoblock wheels I just bought on the back so I can see what they look like as well. So yes, plenty to do. Let's get into getting these things done. Got the interior out, so I'm going to sit the main hoop in there now and sort of just dummy up the rear legs so I can work out where they need to sit at the back and down there. And I'm going to drill through the carpet because it looks much tidier when the carpet isn't cut and goes around it. And I've got some bolts from my garage. We'll bolt the cage in, and once we've done that, then I think we'll put the new suspension in it and change some wheels around and lower ride heights and do all that. Okay, so I'm not a fan of white roll cage padding, so that's all being cut off. So I'll cut them off the rear legs, and I'll cut them off this so it's just black. That looks much better. I definitely am going to want to add a little bar, crossbar, because it looks cool. Not for strength or anything, just literally because it looks cool. So I'll put this in the car now, then drill holes, bolt it all in. So let's get this main hoop in first. Okay, so I've lowered the front 40 mil. Does not look like it at all. I'd like to go down another 40 mil. Rear I have lowered, however, when I measure the skirts are the same heights, but this guard sits way better. So I might end up just winding this coilover down just for the look of it. The steering rack was loose. The front caster on that side was not adjusted right. However, I have adjusted it. It still doesn't have as much caster as this side. I found an issue with the power steering leak. It's not leaking from the power steering, it's coming out of the HICUS line that goes to the back of the car. So I also need to block the HICUS off and then maybe block it off at the pump. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but it's not leaking from the rack, so that's a plus. So it means I can fix it. Other than that, got the cage in, went to get all the seatbelt harness and shit in, but I didn't have all of the harness, so that's not working at all. Thankfully my passengers will have a seatbelt because I took the seatbelt buckle off this side and I put it over from the driver's side and put it over here, so that works fine.